Hey everybody, welcome back to No Stone Face Reactions. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we're here to watch more Ranking of Kings. Last time we watched The Law of the Underworld, where the local family fails to lock up their father's suit of armor. Is that the best way to put that? What do you think?
I don't know, I was lost. I forgot that was the name of the episode. I guess I'm confused because the episode before that was the whole where the
Mhm.
brother falls to the stuff. Right, last episode was the one where the guy who runs
Oh yeah,
away.
sorry. Yeah, that was right. That was one more boat. The last one was Fren trying to find the solution to Oaken's troubles, which
Yeah,
is the demon
or
that they're hunting.
yeah, because he goes off and he can't leave the underworld. So when he does, the
Mhm.
three friends have to do a whole skit to convince them that he
Mhm.
actually got away or something like that. And then he comes back and he's like, "I think I found something," and that's when he gets banished for good instead of
Mhm.
killed for pretending to be Fran. I think was their whole
Right.
thing. You're not
Yeah.
Fran. Fran was some other guy. So for pretending to be Fran, you're banished instead of being
A much
killed.
lighter punishment.
Well, instead of being killed like actual Fran would be, were he here.
Yeah. It's a hilarious execution of power, I suppose. To where apparently they are bound by ironclad laws that they cannot change despite being monarchs, which I think we both touched on.
Well, I think the idea is that they exist to keep all the monsters in the underworld. So if
Mhm.
you start changing the rules to allow monsters to escape the underworld, you're probably opening up a can of worms that's easier kept by just keeping the laws as they are and finding
Mhm.
creative ways to go around them.
Yeah. I will say, I think that entire little short or episode really made me fans of the orc trio. Like we saw them in the original season, but this one fleshed them out a good bit, and I'm just like, wow, these guys are real bros to everyone. These guys are great. They will literally go out and become fake bandits to do an entire fake death scene just to help you out. These guys are great.
It's just the thing. Didn't matter to me. It was the thing.
It's just a thing to you, but I'm just I love cute character moments. I apparently am just a fan of ride or die characters this month.
Why this month?
I don't know.
Well, normally you would give like another example of something else
The
you're
other example
watching.
is Geese from Jobless Reincarnation, which we've been watching, where he's just instantly down to do whatever. No reason. He's just a normal dude, but he's ready to just go ahead and put his life on the line for the person he just met for no
I
reason.
feel like you're too willing to like a character that you know nothing about.
I know. This is just me being hopefully optimistic and having fun watching,
How can you be
honestly.
hopefully optimistic when you thought Kettle was up to no good in episode 1 of season
Mhm.
2 of Vinland Saga? The nice guy shows up and you're like instantly, oh, he's up to no good. And yet
I
this is a criminal who's been locked up. Oh, that's the good guy.
Griffin is a world of contrast. That's what I have to say. So Theta, any thoughts you have here before we go ahead and get into whatever we're going to get today?
Well, since I don't know what we're going to get into today, I can't really have any thoughts about it, can I?
In that case, let's go ahead and give you a thought, viewer. That's right. Before we begin, I am compelling you to think about hitting that like button, hit that subscribe button, and commenting down below to feed that algorithm. On top of all that, if you want more shows like this, unfiltered, uncensored, and uncut, as well as some early access stuff, you can go ahead and check us out over on the Patreon. It's just $5 a month, but no pressure. It's all to support the channel, just a little bit extra.
Click the link down below, join the Discord. Maybe weigh in on a current poll you may or may not be having about what comes up next to replace this one. This sounds really weird when you eliminate the music.
Oh, where you're just talking about powerless prince, but without the triumphant fanfare. It's
Without
like,
the
oh yeah, no, you're kind of insulting him a little.
No, I mean without the video at all either. I was telling you about my new little method. Oh, sorry, it was another thing you didn't respond to. My new method to try and make these videos less all cut up and sound distorted is
Mhm.
I can eliminate the music behind everything.
Yeah.
So imagine this song that's being sung now without any music or video.
Oh, that's crazy.
It sounds really
Their
weird.
vocals.
Yeah, pure vocals without the background or the video with the subtitles to give you any context.
I guess that's just me singing to myself in the car then. Welcome everybody to Lone Griffin Karaoke.
Anyway, it's a method I've come up with, and I know it
Mhm.
kind of works because basically every second of the Fate video that last we uploaded
Mhm.
got like claimed, and I had to do weird shit. I
Yeah.
basically uploaded the entire video with just the overlay layer, and with just the people talking, and
Mhm.
no claim at all. So I'm pretty sure I've got a new method of editing.
Perfect.
Just means I double the amount of time I work on editing. But whatever. I've only got this and 588 other videos to go through.
I'm sure you'll be done 3 years from now.
戦いを終え王の座についたボッジ。しかし親友の影は人知れず姿を消してしまった。
Ah, yes, the sad Kage arc.
Nope, the other one. We saw the sad Kage arc. We didn't see Bojji as king.
You can't just nod and approve of every single proposal. Are you even reading these?
先の戦いでの傷跡も多く残っています。このままでは予算が足りません。どうにか資金を集めねば。弊社の老朽化も問題になっています。
King Bojji held as a monster for raising taxes.
Yeah. What kind of kingdom does Bojji actually run is a question I don't think we actually asked.
ボッジ様。ボッジ様、ご友人がいなくなりお寂しいので。
I'm sorry, you're not gonna let the kid run the kingdom?
そうですか。
We know there's an economic distress overflowing everybody.
ほくろ。はい。町に出る。
Bojji just like, I'm gonna put down this disaster relief fund for Oaken when he came down to town.
ちょっと苦手なんだよ
I'm
な
gonna go do something else.
顔も怖いし
Beppin's still cool.
町もだいぶ復興して以前の賑やかさを取り戻しつつあります。
おお、ボッジ様。あれ、お前たち。
It's the girl from episode 1.
All I remember is all the kids making fun of him before.
Yep. And suddenly, for no reason at all, they've decided to learn sign language. That's
Well,
the
he's
most
the king
unrealistic
now.
thing about this show. A bunch of kids aren't going to learn sign language because one kid. Kids are horrible creatures. They'll make fun of him until he can... I'm about to go too dark there. I believe there's a movie called Silent Voice that's all about something like that.
Bojji, that frog is dead.
His mother can raise the dead. What are you talking about?
Oh, never mind. It's fine. Can't believe it. The kids are getting bullied by goats.
And now you'll be king. You didn't have to give him the cloak, though. You could have worn that to cover yourself.
The truth is, Bojji just likes running around naked, apparently. Oh, this is literally the first episode. He can't hear you, he's still deaf.
王様が貸してくれたんだ。僕の服ダメになっちゃったから。
ボッチ様、あなたはいつもお
So we
優し
put
す
the
ぎま
king
す
in a bag.
ボッジ様。
Bojji is
人
easily
助けは良
portable
い
like
ことです
that.
が、あなたはこの国の王なのです。
Just like get one of those like
あなたが
little
風を吹いては
bags you carry like
いざとい
small
う
dogs
時
in, you
国
know?
を守れませんよ。
Let them peek out of it.
さあ、行きましょう。
Bojji is now just pure comfy.
どうしました？
それが
Yeah, we never learned how to
夫
whistle
がいなくなっ
apparently.
てしまって
Don't think of Kage as your pet. What are you doing?
鳥探しを手伝いたいと。わかりました。見つかる保証はないですが。
Bojji could probably literally jump rooftop to rooftop.
Well,
I
they've
think you could
wandered
probably catch a
outside of the
bird.
village a long way.
I love the fact Bojji is trying his best to whistle. It's adorable, actually.
I mean, there's no reason why he couldn't.
Yeah, he just has no idea if he's being successful.
He should. The vibrations when you whistle. Oh, I can't whistle anymore. Anyway.
Your lips too dry, can't whistle.
I guess I haven't whistled in a long time either. I just was sworn there was like a vibration you could feel on your lips when you whistle.
He's got the whistle of an angel.
Not really, they all suck at it.
Batman is actually good at it. Everyone else is terrible.
No, he's not.
いいものあげる
There's a beach not too far from here. It's a private beach, and one of the security guards to get in was like basically the same guy constantly. They called him the Whistler, because he'd just be whistling all the time. So I know what good whistling sounds like.
Hey, look, hey, there's a bird you can eat.
なんだ腹減ってんのかうまいか
But we also know that he stores just like everything inside of him.
どこから来た
So does that mean when he like coughs up all of his belongings, there's gonna be a bunch of breadcrumbs now in there too?
帰らないと
Oh gosh, he's got breadcrumbs over. Right? How does shadow creature work? We need like an anatomical lessons, clearly.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. He's the last one because all the other ones are dead.
ぼっち元気でやってっかな
草笛ですね。
This is dumb.
Oh.
This is dumb.
It's dumb, but it's adorably dumb. And dead on arrival.
Just in time to see your pet bird get killed by a hawk. What are you gonna launch into the sky to fight a hawk in the air?
Yes, Bojji was about to do it.
"すまんな。
よかったね
ピッピ、無事に戻ってきてよかったですね、ボッチ様。さあ、我々も城に戻りましょう。
Our new Slug King.
And from that point forward, Bojji just always wrapped himself up in a blanket in the castle.
頼んだぞ。
That's when Bepin launches the snake that finds Kage in the next town over.
いいとこ見つけたぜ。今日は早く寝ちまおう。ん？ああ！俺の寝床。まったくしょうがねえな。
Yeah, inside of the forest are rough.
I thought my screen froze for a second. It looks down, freezes for 20 seconds.
大切な友との再会を期し、ボッジは旅立った。そして弟のダイダがボッジの意志を継いで王様となる。
Meaning we have the Indiana Jones effect, where if nothing mattered because everything turned back the way it was.
Oh hey, it's the epilogue time.
少しは慣れてきたか。
はい。
I am much older than you, my child husband.
I used to date your father.
はい。
もう少し待ってくれ。まだ私たちのことをよく思っていない者たちもいる。ゆっくり進んでいこ
ありがとうございます。ダイダ様のお気持ちはよくわかっています。
ダイダ様。
どうした？世話しない。
申し訳ありません。近々ランキングの審査員が城にやってくると
King Bojji never solved the problem with the money.
Ah, that's right, you've inherited the debt of the kingdom. You're gonna be graded on it.
私もすぐに行く。すまないミランジョ。また話そう。
Enjoy your room filled with green candles. Goes with your shirt.
審査員とはな。
They got a theme.
Or one crayon.
ミランジョ様。書物庫で一体何を？
What are those things that she's holding? Those
She's
square
gonna start it
things.
all over again. We're all just gonna hire the demon again to change the ranking and start the whole process over.
She'd have to find it first.
この国を守れるよう強くなりたいのだ。頼む。じゃあドーマス相手してよ。俺に票を入れなかったアピスとサンデーを始末しろ。
Everyone's suddenly remembering the worst of him.
I'll be fair, one of the thoughts was fine. The police sparred with me one. Remember, Domas really liked the way he sparred. Still no chance he's gonna be as strong as Boss was.
Oh yeah, there's no chance.
なかなか良い顔つきになられた。ああ、国を背負っておられる目だ。
All he needs to do is finally spec into Paladin like he's destined to here.
そろそろ会議のお時間です。
すまない。今日はここまでにさ。
工事を中断するってどういうことだよ。
Oh no, the money problems.
上からは建て替えの方針が決まるまでは工事を中断せよとだけ。仕事がなきゃ。
King Bojji was supposed to allocate the money. I guess he got interrupted about something about his friend.
He's got the stack of papers back there.
新しい兵舎を建て直すか別のものを建てるか方針が定まらず。遅いぞ。何をもたもたしている。申し訳ございません。
Beg your pardon, but it's your fault.
建て替えについては私の方でも良い案がないか検討してみる。そなたたちも何か案があれば遠慮なく申せ。はい。工事が遅れる。
Same guy
困
said
る者もいる
twice.
だろう。解体は予定通り進めてくれ。かしこまりました。ミランジョ。ダイダ様、すみません。こちらの書類の確認を。おう。
What is she doing?
誠ですか？
ああ、明日にでも行きたい。
She's hired another
街を視
demon.
察することで気づくこと
There
があ
isn't
る。
another demon.
She'll find another.
良い案かと。民も喜ぶでしょう。
ダイダ様だ。こんなところにいらっしゃるとは。
He used to walk the streets before. Literally the same group of people. You not remember the old man thing? You want to be an old man? No.
But now he's
わざわ
important.
ざ兵舎を立て直す必要もあるまい。
確かに。しかし、何を建てるのが良いのでしょうな。
A shopping mall.
Oh, I know exactly what he's going to choose. He's going to choose for a closer library for Moranjo.
Hey, it's the old guy again. The one I just mentioned.
Oh, old guy died.
大丈夫か？
Well, he's blind and he can't hear.
杖だ。どうした？リが
This is where my impatience would get the best of me. I'd understand that he's saying thank you real early.
In terms of word search, you can generally get most of what you need, like, out of the first 3 letters. And human reading tends to choose, like, the first and last letter, and then just ignore everything in between and fill in the gap.
Yeah, no, I've done that thing before. Where you can rearrange all the words in the middle, and you'll still be able to read all the words, all the letters in the middle, and you can still read anything just fine.
まさか、ダイダ様からあのようなお言葉を聞けるとはな。今やダイダ様の目標はボッジ様か。
急げ！兵舎の解体現場で事故だ。誰か下敷きになってるらしい。
Ah, see, your reckless decision to continue demolition has caused harm. You're a terrible king.
ベビー、ソリー。
ダイダ様。
持ち上げるぞ。
はい。
せーの。
I like the idea that they would not have helped had he not said something, right?
しっかりしろ。大丈夫だ。
Heal and power.
But I'm not old enough to drink.
Gonna inherit mom's drinking problem.
ありがとうございます。
大げさなやつだ。
それだけじゃねえ。工事を再開させてくれたのもダイダ様だって聞きました。そうだ。
Which in no way has anything to do with the fact that I just had a giant boulder thing on my arm. Next step, we need to create OSHA. And also investigate how that happened.
ダイダ様、少しお伝えしたいことが。
ミランジョがこんなところに。
ええ、一月ほど前から訪れているそうです。
さあみんな手を出して。これを間違えたらあなたたち。
Should we make a school? Is that what happened?
分かってるわね。
I guess so.
行くわよ。
I love that even in this short, they're just making her creepy, so...
こんにちは。
Oh, this is why the kids know sign language?
Oh yeah, it totally is actually.
まさか子供たちに読み書きや手話まで教えていたとはな。
申し訳ありません。子供たちから本を読んでほしいとせがまれて、ついありがとうと言われて、そのままいろいろ教えるようになってしまって。
I love the adorably pure motive there.
Well, I mean, she is the last remnant of the most educated people that ever existed.
どうだ、先生の教え方は分かりやすいか？
私、足し算ができるようになったの。
So you were wrong. Not a library, but a school.
本が読めるようになりました。
そうか、すごいな。
私も本が読めるようになりました。
そうか。
僕も、私も。
Daida suddenly realizes the flaw in the feudal system that most of the peasantry is illiterate.
To be fair, that's not a flaw of the feudal system.
はい。
That's just a flaw of education.
学校を作ろう。
I don't think there's anything inherently in the feudal system that says the peasants can't be
何
educated.
を建てるか考えていた。
Aha, but if all you need them to do is farm work, then you don't set up any resources to teach
この
them.
国の
Again, that's not inherent in the feudal system. That's just an asshole guy at the top.
ミランちゃん。
But that's what a feudal system is, just a single asshole at the top.
No, that's just in practice what it's been. There's plenty of other anime that literally just do the same thing. You know,
But of
nothing
course-
says that our people have to be uneducated. In fact, we'd make a lot more money as a nation if they were educated.
But of course, these characters are way too pure for that. They are...
I also appreciate that the
They're
castle has a
cute.
star fort built around it. Didn't see that one before.
We've gotten some aerial shots before, but I don't actually remember the layout of it.
Well, typically you usually see the wall around the whole place itself.
Yeah.
This time I only just noticed that the castle itself also has a star fort around it. So it has a
Mhm.
two-wall system.
Yeah. But usually that came about as like a case of like adapting to cannons and that kind of warfare, and like having more deflecting shots off the sides of it.
Well, it
So are there
depends.
cannons in this universe?
It depends, because it's not just about cannons. There are other defense type, fortification types built
Yeah.
for cannons. Star forts can also just be used for general defense against, God, the word just escaped my head, against sieges, so that
Yeah.
you have visibility on all sides that the siege could be taking place on.
Yeah. What else did we pick out from this episode? What did we learn today?
I don't know, probably the third best episode so far.
I think what I picked out from this is that the show still wants to go ahead and cash in some of Moranjo being the villain. They still want to remember that and tag it later.
I mean, it's what you were doing all about this episode. You kept thinking that she was going back to the demon.
Yeah.
She doesn't know where the demon is either.
It was the most hilarious thing I could think that could happen if she just immediately went back to her own ways 10 seconds after the happy ending, right?
Well, she doesn't really have any old ways. She just has a plan that she was doing that one time.
She has the one way.
No, not really. She has the past where she wanted to jump off of a cliff and kill herself.
Mhm.
And then she has the plan that she made up after that. And that was the plan. She did the plan. It failed. Why would she do the plan again? Also, she doesn't have any of the resources. Apparently, she doesn't use magic anymore. I think she ran out, she said.
I was just watching the movie Alien the other night because it was Halloween and we were having fun. And the captain in that movie does the same plan 3 times in a row despite it not working the first 2 times. So I'm now just suddenly adapted to character decides to do the same plan again.
Well, again, as I
That's
said,
probably
she
half of
doesn't.
where that came from.
She doesn't have the resources to do the plan again.
Mhm.
Also, I don't remember the captain doing the same plan 3 times in Alien.
They do the exact same. We're gonna get the flamethrowers and we're gonna split up into teams and hunt it down like 3 times.
Wow.
And it doesn't work either any of those times.
I just remember it failing once, and it fails to everybody that's doing it. So not
Yeah.
that they do the plan 3 times, it's just that they split up, and then
Mhm.
everybody fucking dies.
Yeah. But let's see. So you said third best episode, huh?
Yeah,
Out of just the season or overall?
the season, of course, doesn't even
okay.
measure to overall.
Well, we only got 6 episodes. That puts it at the halfway mark then.
Yeah, it's in the top 3 out of 6.
It when the numbers are so low that the middling compliment just ends up being nothing.
What do you mean? It's the top half of episodes.
Yeah. I'm sorry, it's just funny.
But that's a distinguishing mark
Mhm.
that says it's better than half of the content. You're saying
That's
it's
that
a middling compliment. It's not a middling compliment. If I said it was within the top 6, that would be a middling compliment. This
Right.
is, it's better than half of the content, which is a good, I mean, if I said, hey, Griff, you're better than half the people on Earth, that's
Yeah.
not middling. That means you're better than 50% of other people out there.
I'm average.
No,
but I think
being in
more
the
to,
middle
like,
doesn't make you average. There's a lot of shit people out there. I guess,
more to
in
the
fact,
show.
that would make you worse than average.
More to the show, though. I think I'm like slightly in agreement. Like these episodes had a lot of the heart that season 1 did. That like we really enjoyed the most.
Let me just ask you this then, Griff, without the whole discussion bit. What's your number
Sure.
1 episode this season? So far.
Oddly enough, the weird Beast Oasis one, just because it's so strange and weird. I don't know.
Immediately disagree. Gonna go with the Oaken-based episode, because that was a full episode length, one story. What's your number 2?
Favorite? I don't know. Sorry. You're putting me on the spot. I can't.
I am putting you on the spot, Griff. You're reacting to shit, so react to my question by answering it. What is your number 2?
Good question. What do we even watch here? We got Kage's Errand, The Beast of the Wilderness, Immortality, The Laws. What would be the other? I am not sure what my second favorite would be this season.
All you gotta do is name an episode, Griff. It's not rocket surgery.
But you know what I can do? I can go ahead and end the episode. Think about it later.
I don't think it can, given that I'm the editor and I also control when the stop recording button gets pushed. So, all you gotta do is name one of the 6 episodes we watched.
Okay, I'll concede. I also liked the Oaken episode. I liked it when they didn't clean up any of their father's stuff and Oaken got stuck in the armor.
Alright. My number 2 would be the one where Daida learns, or gets lost in a wood and Bojji has to search for him and he learns magic. That's my number 2.
Daida babies, yes.
And then this would be number 3 on my list.
There you go, then. So, I think with that, with our ranking of the Ranking of Kings, that's where we're going to go ahead and wrap up today. This has been Stoneface Reactions, everybody. I'm Griffin, that's Daida, and we'll catch you next time. See you around. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video and what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?